The Sims is officially trending, and guys, it's due to an article called Dag Dag to lag, and players are calling it confusing, frustrating, and honestly a little bit ridiculous. Today in this video, we're going to be breaking down everything that the article says about why your game might be lagging, the backlash from the community, and the timing after the 150 bug fixes announcement, and the controversy surrounding the recent African-inspired SDX drop. There's a lot to unpack, and we're going to slowly get into it. I also am going to get into a couple of things going on with the Sims 5 franchise and just the Sims in general, but before I do, what is up, guys? My name's the Simian. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I talk all things life simulation games, so if you guys have a specific life simulation game you want me to cover, just go ahead and leave it down below in the comments and I'll check it out. Now let's get into this very first topic, and that is the Dag Dag to lag article that The Sims Direct actually came out with. They listed several in-game features that can impact performances, and some of these caught people completely off guard. So here are the basic highlights. They did state too many wallpapers on a lot, mirrors, doors with glass panels, ponds. Guys, they even went to say that the larger and more complex the pond is, the heavier the performance will hit. They did state about the number of Sims on a lot, the larger or highly detailed lots, and this article is just complete. Y'all, I can understand why a lot of Simmers are mad, because I was reading this and I was like, okay, some of these kind of made sense. Like, I get it. Like, obviously, if you're using a lot of, CC mods, heavy alpha CC, it's going to make sense that it's not going to run as well. But some of these things, such as ponds and too many wallpapers on a lot or mirrors in a room, I was like, what the hell? Like, The Sims ended up stating at the end saying, The Sims 4 offers an incredible range of creative possibility, and we love seeing the uniquely worlds you build and stories you tell. Y'all, when I tell y'all the community was on fire, a lot of people were stating, what the hell is this? Are y'all joking? And honestly, the tweets speak for itself. We're going to get into a couple of Simmers' tweets, and let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel. One Simmer ended up saying, so in other words, don't be creative or use all the content and packs we insist on shilling to you every few months. Don't have fun with your gameplay. Basic stuff only. Another Simmer said, so playing a game for longer than a YouTube video will lag the game? Great legacy game. Another Simmer ended up stating, releasing upwards of 8 DLC a year, and your solution is to limit what DLC you use and how much? What an absolute joke. You need to make a new gen game that doesn't suffer these fundamental issues because of the decade-old game engine. Someone else ended up stating, and y'all, this is honestly very valid, saying instead of working on the game core, which is a fossil, we end up sacrificing everything that makes it interesting. The game should adapt to the player, not the other way around. You've already been told, but you don't care. Someone said, so basically if you play like this, you'll have no issues at all. Your Sims will be sad from its poorly decorated home. And y'all, they were not joking. This is exactly how they described it. And another last Simmer stated, so basic kitchen items can cause issues because of the way you design them and how you design the game so that the Sims need computers. Y'all, a lot of people were very furious at this entire thing, and I cannot blame them. I mean, these are basic gameplay features. Players are arguing that mirrors, ponds, and doors with glass panes and wallpaper are normal things in a life simulation, should be able to handle. There's also things like the timing is absolutely terrible. I feel like what makes this worse is the timing, because of the article that came right after the Sims team proudly announced that they fixed 150 bugs in the latest update. And they even stated, play according to your hardware, and it feels very dismissive if you ask me. A lot of Simmers have powerful gaming PCs that run very big open world games smoothly, but struggle with the Sims 4 from time to time. So being told to adjust your gameplay based on the hardware feels kind of insulting to some people, and I kind of agree. I mean, they're frustrated because their PC should be able to run this game with no problem, at least even the base game. So stating that even if I have a base game and I run too many mirrors in a room, it's going to lag is absolutely insane to me. And the Sims team has said multiple times that the Sims 4 has many more years to come, but if basic features like wallpapers and transparent doors already strained the engine, how are the game going to survive a lot more DLCs, patch updates, and systems? Okay, I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. We're going to be moving on to the very next topic, and that's the African SDX update. So again, when the update launched, a lot of players immediately thought it was connected to like the EA Creator Network controversy. A lot of people were saying that this was damage control and that they rushed out this SDX to calm everybody down, because again, a lot of the EA creators and the creators ended up leaving the network, and so they were like, okay, we got to do damage control. We got to figure out a way for people to still play the game, and a lot of people felt like this is where they were coming from. However, the Sims team definitely did address this very directly, and they stated that for the past 6 months, they worked closely with African gaming groups and creators to build this SDX. So they said it wasn't rushed, it wasn't last minute, and it wasn't created as a distraction from the whole, you know, scandal that they were going through. So I'm curious to know what y'all thought about this. I mean, the team was clearly trying to shut down rumors that the SDX drop was not some sort of like PR thing over on their end, but y'all let me know down below in the comments, because like low, like on the lowest of keys, still feel like it was something like this. So yeah, that's just basically stating about what the state of the game is going through. And y'all, I do not know. I do want to quickly talk about, again, really quickly, that The Sims has a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people are wondering what's going on with Project Renee and The Sims 4, and just overall, what is the next, you know, big thing that's going to be happening, considering that they said that they are not planning on turning down this franchise down. They are pushing it up. So again, there is talk, and this is thanks to the simscommunity.info, and I'll link this article down below in the description box, but it states that The Sims 4 Remastered is coming. So there's rumors. It's still alleged. It's not completely confirmed, but there was a user that stated that they can't reveal the original source of information so they don't get in trouble, but they were able to elaborate on what the talks about The Sims 4 joining Project Renee mean, which by the looks of it has some, you know, again, remastered stuff. So my apologies if you guys hear my cat in the back. Look, they're going through it. I don't know. So, and it does say that the rumor mentions that there was a large-scale update planned for The Sims 4 that the team realized they could pack along the new version of The Sims 4 base game. So this is very interesting to me because, again, with the scandal going on and the controversy behind EA, they are not giving up on pushing out the franchise, things that they still had going for them. So I want to know, like, what does this all tell us about The Sims 4 right now, and just the Sims team in general? Because it does feel like the Sims team is juggling a lot at once between performance issues, bug fixes, community backlash, the SDX, the future DLCs, engines, like, and then they're also trying to maintain a 10-year-old game, and then they're still trying to expand not only on that, but other franchise projects as well. Like, guys, I'm even talking about the movie. So there's a lot of things happening. They have not stated anything about the movie being canceled or pushed back. It's still, you know, in the works and in production. So everything is pretty much everywhere right now, and I don't know which way that The Sims is planning on going, because one minute their stocks are low because of the investor day, the next minute they're like, wait a minute, actually we're actually getting really good feedback from XYZ. So I'm just really confused on where this whole thing is going, but y'all let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel about that. I do want to quickly just go over basically what I've talked about today, and I feel like the players are starting to question whether The Sims 4 can actually handle the long-term future that EA claims it, you know, Loki somewhat has. So I don't know, y'all. How's it gonna handle more packs and items and just mechanics in general? I'm truly trying to figure that out, because they stated that The Sims 4 ain't going nowhere, and y'all, with the DLCs and everything that's going on right now, like, what do they mean it's like gonna be here to stay when they are already trying to fight for their lives for 150 bugs being fixed, and then saying, hey, actually don't do this with the game because it's actually gonna make it lag? Like, huh? So I want to hear your thoughts on this. And do y'all think that The Sims Direct explanations were honest and helpful? Or do you think it was more like an excuse to avoid addressing deeper engine issues and just coming out and being like, hey, honestly, our engine can't do this anymore. We're just going to move on to the game, like another game. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all think also the African SDX update was overshadowed by like the controversy? Or should the team, like, did y'all think that it was actually genuine and they have been working on this? Again, a lot of people were like, there was no way they could have done it that fast. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, they're a billion-dollar corporation, so if they want something to happen, they can make it happen. They just choose to do it when their backs are against the wall. Hence this 150 bug update after the whole controversy that happened with EA being sold. So I'm just saying, I don't know, y'all. Let me know, y'all, your concerns and frustrations and ideas in the comments, and I'm gonna be reading all of them because the situation is getting bigger by the day, and I need to know what y'all are saying, because y'all be coming through with some really good points, and I'm like really loving the conversations that we're having in the comments. Again, I don't shy away from people saying your opinion. Say your opinions as long as you keep it respectful. Hey, even if I don't agree with you, I still want you to state your opinion, because again, it's something that either someone else can relate to, or it just creates a conversation and maybe even makes me have an open mind towards something else that I wasn't even thinking about, to begin with. So y'all let me know your concerns, frustrations, and ideas and all that jazz, and I'll be reading all of them, because y'all, this is getting insane. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, because it truly does help out my channel. And whether you're a silent video, you like my video, you comment on my videos, or you share my videos, at the end of the day, you still showed me some love, and for that, I thank you. I truly appreciate every single one of you that has been showing me so much love throughout this inconsistency phase that I've been going through, but also I just appreciate y'all just clicking on my channel and watching it in general. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!